Hey guys, it's Tuesday, week 3 for the YARebels, and today I'm going to tell you how to do it all wrong and still get an agent. When I was 16, I wrote my first novel. It came to about 70,000 words. It was a young adult urban fantasy. I didn't think that I was ready to be published yet, so I rewrote that book a million times, wrote its sequel, really honed my craft. In 2008, when I was 22, I felt like I was ready to be published, and so I joined Absolute Write's a great forum, and I got a ton of feedback on my query. Those folks are geniuses over there, but I didn't think to get a beta reader. So I started to query and got a lot of rejections, a lot of requests, and even a few close calls. That summer, I had a phone call conversation with Elizabeth Jote about my book. She wasn't offering representation, but she wanted to talk to me about my goals and my book. I learned a lot from her suggestions and guidance and realized that my book just wasn't ready yet. So I did a lot more revisions and decided to try writing another book. I was toying around with some ideas when I came up with the idea for My Soul to Reap for NaNoWriMo. The day I completed the first draft, which was about 70,000 words, maybe a little less, I started to query just to test the waters. Yep, I did. I'm not even going to make excuses for why I did that. Much quicker than I had anticipated, I got a handful of requests out of those first couple of queries, so I scrambled to revise. When those requests turned into rejections and I had already screwed myself over, I decided to stop querying and revise and do things right. I got a couple of beta readers off of Absolute Write who really helped me turn my manuscript around and basically pointed out how much it sucked. And one of my readers is actually still a really good friend of mine. After adding about 20,000 words to the manuscript in the middle of January, I felt I had a really solid draft. So I began querying again, and this time I queried my dream agents, including Elizabeth Jote, who I had had that phone conversation with last summer about my first book. 2 weeks after I began querying again, Liz called to offer representation, and a few months after that, she sold My Soul to Reap in a 3-book deal to Catherine Tagan Books, an imprint of HarperCollins, and changed my life forever. So what I'm saying is, it's okay to make mistakes, but you have to learn from them. Figure out what works when you're querying and what doesn't, and get help. There are tons of writers, published and unpublished, who are very willing to help aspiring writers reach their goals. That was my unagented to agented story, and if you have any questions about the querying process or agents, just leave a comment and I will do the best I can to help you. Good luck to all you aspiring writers out there. Keep working at it. It can happen. It happened to me. It happened to several other writers in the YARebels, and it can definitely happen to you.